Welcome to Techaily.ai. This deep dive is sponsored by Stonefly, your trusted solution provider and advisor in enterprise storage, backup disaster recovery, hyper-converged VMware, Hyper-V Proxmox cluster, AI servers, SA365, a turnkey security appliance, public and private cloud. Check out stonefly.com for more info. All right, let's unpack this. We're diving into a topic that's, well, it's not just evolving, is it? It's truly reshaping how we work and communicate every single day.
Absolutely. We're talking about AI, of course.
Specifically, its profound impact on writing and productivity. And this isn't some, far-off future thing. It's happening right now, changing your daily workflows as we speak.
Yeah, and what's really fascinating here, I think, is how these advancements aren't just like small tweaks. They're not just incremental improvements.
No, they seem much bigger.
They're fundamentally redefining what productivity even means. So our mission today is really to cut through all the noise around AI. There's so much of it, and pull out the most critical insights, especially regarding AI writing tools and the big strategic moves we're seeing from major players in productivity software.
So we'll look at the current scene.
Exactly. We'll
Okay.
explore the current landscape, we'll dissect a really significant recent acquisition, and look at the broader implications, for you, the individual, but also for big organizations.
Okay, so let's set the stage. When we talk about AI writing tools or AI writing assistants, what are we really talking about here? Because it's definitely moved beyond just spell check.
Oh, way beyond. We're talking about sophisticated AI technologies that can enhance, optimize, even automate the whole writing process.
Like a digital co-pilot for communication.
That's a good way to put it. They analyze your text for grammar, sure, but also style, tone, context, giving you real-time suggestions.
What do they do more now, right?
Yeah.
Generation,
Yeah, man.
summaries.
Exactly. Content generation, summarizing huge documents in seconds, seamless translation. It's not just a helper anymore. It's a genuinely disruptive force. It's driving accuracy, consistency, and frankly, remarkable efficiency across almost every industry you can think of.
And the market data really backs that up, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It underscores that transformation completely. We're seeing a huge shift. Get this. Over 70% of professionals globally are already using AI-powered writing tools for drafting, for editing.
70%. Wow. So it's mainstream.
Totally mainstream. And the broader productivity management software market, huge. It was estimated at, nearly $60 billion in 2023?
Okay.
And it's projected to more than double. We're talking almost $150 billion by 2030. That's a compound annual growth rate of 14.1%.
Those numbers are just staggering. But
Yeah.
what's really driving that kind of explosive growth? Is it just the novelty factor or something deeper?
No, it's definitely structural. It's
Yeah.
fundamental. We're seeing this powerful convergence of different factors.
Like what?
Well, there's a growing, undeniable preference for a centralized digital workplace. People want one hub where everything gets done.
Makes sense.
And that goes hand in hand with this intense pressure to boost employee productivity, streamline operations. Things are complex now.
And burnout is a real issue too.
A massive issue. Let's not forget that statistic, 60% of workers feeling burnt out, mainly because of the sheer volume of digital communication. AI tools offer a concrete way to help with that. Plus, you've got the cloud. Cloud-based solutions already dominate, like over 63% of the market. That makes these tools super accessible, scalable, cost-effective for businesses of all sizes to just plug in.
Right. So thinking about the big players here,
Yeah.
one name always comes up, Grammarly.
Yeah.
They really embody this whole evolution, don't they? They started way back, 2009, Kiev, Ukraine, basically as a grammar checker.
That's right. Humble beginnings.
But look at them now. They've gone through this incredible transformation. They're the leading AI-powered writing and productivity platform.
And their reach is just immense. Over 30 million people use it daily.
30 million daily.
And 50,000 organizations worldwide. And just to give you a sense of scale, think about this. Grammarly helps edit and improve over 50 million emails every single week.
50 million emails a week. That's an unbelievable volume of communication being touched by AI.
It really is.
But, does that sheer quantity always mean better communication? Or does it sometimes just mean more emails flying around? What's the bigger strategy behind Grammarly pushing beyond just grammar?
That's the critical question, isn't it? And Grammarly's vision, what they call their AI superhighway, aims for both, really, quantity and quality. The clever part is its integration.
How so?
It integrates with over 500,000 apps and websites, 500,000.
Wow.
So their AI works wherever you work. It just slots into your existing workflows. And their core products now offer real-time suggestions, not just for grammar and spelling, but tone, clarity, engagement.
Plagiarism detection too, right?
Plagiarism detection, team management tools, AI insights to match a brand's voice. It's a whole suite.
So they're building this huge connected network. But what's fueling these big moves, these acquisitions we're seeing? Where's the money coming from?
Oh, well, they showed their financial strength recently. Back in May, Grammarly secured a staggering $1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion. And it was non-dilutive investment from General Catalyst. So this isn't just operating cash. This is serious dry powder, Capital specifically for aggressive growth, for acquisitions.
Which explains some things.
Exactly. It explains their acquisition of Coda, the collaborative productivity software, late last year.
Right, and that deal brought in Coda's co-founder, Shishir Mehrotra, as Grammarly's new CEO.
Precisely. That was a major move. These aren't random events. It's all part of a much bigger, calculated plan to really dominate this productivity space.
And this leads us right to the next big chess move they made, which really tells us where this whole market is going. This is where it gets really interesting, I think. July 1st, 2025, just recently, Grammarly announces it's acquiring Superhuman.
The AI-powered email platform.
Yep. This move absolutely cements Grammarly's position, doesn't it, as a comprehensive AI productivity suite.
Totally. And Shishir Mehrotra, the CEO, even said, this is the future we've been building towards since day one. AI that works where people work, not just where companies want them to work.
And it makes perfect sense strategically. Email is still king for billions of people.
It's the main communication tool, and it was already the #1 use case for Grammarly customers anyway, so this acquisition hits that core need directly.
And Superhuman itself, they make some pretty bold claims about productivity boosts. What are they actually promising users?
They boast some remarkable numbers. Users claim they get through email twice as fast.
Twice as fast.
Yep. Reply 1 to 2 days sooner and save over 4 hours per week.
4 hours a week just on email. That's significant.
It is. And crucially, 94% of their users actively use the built-in AI features for writing, summarizing, triaging emails.
So people are actually using the AI. It's not just a gimmick.
Exactly. It suggests it's genuinely reshaping how people interact with their inbox. And the vision here is bigger than just faster email. It's about an AI-native productivity suite. And they talk about agentic workflows.
Okay, agentic workflows. That's a term popping up more. Break that down for us. What does that actually mean for my, day-to-day work?
Right. So agentic basically refers to AI systems that can act independently. They can initiate and complete complex tasks by interacting across different apps. Think of it like having a proactive digital assistant working for you.
Right.
Imagine AI agents sorting your inbox before you even wake up, drafting replies intelligently in your voice, using context about your work.
That sounds potentially amazing and maybe a little scary.
Both, perhaps. But these agents could surface insights, schedule meetings, even talk to other AI agents or your company's systems, all without you needing to manually step in every time.
So the promise is?
The promise is multi-agent collaboration, massively enhanced email productivity, integration across all those 500,000 plus apps we mentioned, and a really advanced workflow automation.
So if AI agents are potentially taking over some of these core tasks, what does this mean for you, the professional listening right now, and for the companies trying to manage all this?
Well, this Superhuman deal, it's not happening in a vacuum, right? It's a clear signal of a much bigger trend.
Me too.
Enterprises are rapidly turning to AI for workflow automation everywhere. We're seeing other big names like Asana, ClickUp Magnet launching their own AI assistants.
All trying to cut down on the admin burden.
Exactly. Free up human potential for higher value work. So AI is becoming foundational. But it also raises some really important questions about the user experience, about the risks involved.
And that's where the nuance comes in, isn't it? We hear about speed, automation. But what are the downsides? What are users actually saying?
Precisely. The promises are huge, but we're already hearing criticisms. Some longtime Superhuman users, for example, they're worried. They're saying, please don't change the product too much.
Why? Based on past experience?
Yeah, some cite negative experiences with how Grammarly evolved its own product over time, describing it as becoming like an invasive keyboard replacement or bloated software that constantly nagged them. There's this fear of tools losing their simple effectiveness.
A sort of feature creep anxiety. And beyond that, how do we even measure productivity here? Are we chasing the right things?
That's a brilliant point. When you hear metrics like 72% more emails per hour, you have to ask, is
Right.
just more emails the goal? Is volume really better?
Or does it lead to just faster, shallower communication?
Some argue exactly that it leads to speed running inbox zero, just firing off one sentence replies to clear the queue without much thought.
Creating a kind of communication noise problem.
Potentially, yeah. It's sort of tragedy of the commons where everyone's sending more lower quality AI-generated emails just degrades the overall quality of interaction for everyone. There's a real fear that AI could cause like a five-fold increase in what basically feels like spam.
And what about the big one? Security and trust. Giving an AI access to everything. Your inbox, your calendar, drafting emails as you, that's a huge leap of faith.
It absolutely is, and the data is worrying. A 16-country study found 84% of workers using generative AI have accidentally exposed company data.
84%. Oof.
And more than half are using these tools without even getting approval from their employer. So users are rightly concerned about sending all that sensitive data off to external servers.
So they want more control. Local processing, maybe?
Exactly. There's a real desire for local processing options or maybe lightweight browser extensions that keep data closer to home, give users more control, more peace of mind.
And competitively. Is there a risk these big AI models, maybe the free ones, just replace companies like Grammarly?
That's the existential crisis argument you hear sometimes. But the counter-argument is strong, too.
Which is?
That Grammarly's value isn't just the raw AI model. It's the user interface, the network effect, the distribution channels, there's customer acquisition, and crucially, those deep integrations across hundreds of thousands of tools. That's hard for a newcomer, even with a great model, to replicate quickly.
Right. So it's clear, isn't it? The promise of AI productivity is massive, but getting there, it involves carefully navigating what users actually need, keeping data secure, and really thinking about how humans and AI interact best in the workplace.
Absolutely. This whole deep dive, looking at the AI writing tools and the Grammarly Superhuman deal, it really highlights this fascinating tension between the relentless drive for speed and automation and how we communicate and the nuanced, very human need for clarity, for security, and for genuinely meaningful interaction. The future of work isn't just about how fast we send emails.
It's about how well we connect.
How effectively we truly connect and collaborate, that's the key.
So as these AI agents become more common, doing tasks with less direct human input, it really begs the question, doesn't it? Will our future productivity be measured just by the sheer volume we output, or by the strategic value, the authentic connection we manage to enable through it all? What will it truly mean to be productive in an AI-native world? Something for you to mull over. Before you go, just a quick reminder about Stonefly's 100 TB immutable and air-gapped SSO NAS solution. It's available now for just $8,995. It's really designed to give you a robust data protection and genuine peace of mind in this rapidly evolving tech landscape.